Are you English?
No, I'm not English. Why?
No, because you, you are pretty.
Zoe, hi.
Hi.
I want to talk to you a little bit about the Best Actress when it can, not just because of the rarity of it, but getting to share it with Karla and Adriana and Selena and what it was like to share it with your Emilia Avengers.
Maybe in a year, I'll comfortably, sort of swiftly, answer that. I'm deeply emotional by that. I was not expecting our names to be called. We all kind of understood the assignment as our respective characters. The story's called Emilia Pérez, and we're all these bystanders that are affected either for the worse or for the better with this woman. And that was kind of like the headspace that Rita was constantly in, and I lost sort of consciousness of where Rita ended and I began, and vice versa. Never in a million years did I know this for a fact, Selena felt the same, and Adriana too, were we expecting the jury in Cannes this year to see us as a band of women telling a much stronger story of a journey towards freedom. That was, I was in Texas because I was shooting season 2 of Lioness, and I couldn't travel back, and my husband found a live stream of it, and we all sat down. We all came, my whole family was there. My dog was there, my kids. And the moment we heard our names, it was just the absolute elation, and my first thought was to call Selena. So I was wherever she is, and I think she was somewhere in New York, having a picnic, and she was what is it? Are you okay? And I'm we won. And then it's
¿Y usted? Yo soy su mujer. Soy Jessica del Monte.
Rita Mura Castro, soy la abogada, trabajo con su marido.
Sí, me imagino, pero ¿qué hace para él?
Muchas cosas.
¿Es cierto que nos va a sacar del país?
¿Mande?
Are we going back to the United States?
Sabe que yo no sé, no estoy enterada de esas cosas.
This movie gives you the chance to sing and speak Spanish and dance, center stage high rise, which feels like it was tapping into a part of you that maybe felt dormant.
For sure. Absolute dormant. Skills that I was able to utilize and mold for Neytiri and for Gamora and Colombiana and to venture into this action genre, journey for so long. So I'm so grateful. But yes, once a dancer, always a dancer. And you miss that piano, you miss the smell of that wooden floor and the reverberation of the music, of every key, and as you're moving your body, I miss that connection. And my husband, who's such a Pisces, he would hear me vent, and he's but just manifest it. What do you want? Just call any director, tell your reps that this is what you want to do. And I did, and so when the call came by my reps going, Jacques Audiard, this is a role of a lifetime, it's meant for you. I was wait, but I'm not Mexican. And they're oh, just talk to him. You guys will work it out. And then I sat down with it.
You have several numbers, but El Mal is such a showstopper. Can you talk about working with no less than Madonna's choreographer on that?
Damian makes it seem like you're just playing in a sandbox.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. And he believed in me in times when I just didn't believe in myself, because it's reconnecting with my body took a little bit of a minute, but thank God I got there early enough in Paris where we had enough weeks to sort of rehearse El Mal. We had at least 7 or 8 weeks to rehearse El Mal, because it was one of the last scenes that we shot in the shoot. And we started with Allegato and all of these things. He was so supportive, but he's so creative. He was a great interpreter of Jacques' words of this story of these women. So what he came up with was very characteristic of Rita. So the moment I saw that kind of synchronicity that they had, because they had been working together now for almost 2 years, and Cami and Clement had been working together with Jacques for 4 years, my job was to be able to give them what they had put together.
Yeah.
Once it was entering sort of like my body, along with Rita's character kind of coming together and Camille's words and the lyrics that they were being sung, then there were some nuances that I was able to sort of fine tune and accentuate. Like there were certain steps where Damian was like, well, this is when I want you to be strong and look over here. But then we would rediscover it and kind of go, no, it's not in this adjective, it's in the next one. And it's like, oh my God. And it became a very collaborative situation. But at one point I forgot that it was a choreography. It was definitely a tell-all.
Yeah.
This woman was on fire. She was the devil. And that was the headspace that I wanted to be in. And I did want to exercise this freedom of sort of whatever is going to happen, whoever I'm going to grab. I mean, me, when I turn around, I grab a champagne from the table and I drink it. Like, that wasn't choreographed. But the camera, Sasha was right there, the steady cam. And I just remember Jacques going, yes! Yes, 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 yes. And so I just, Rita was entering the building.
I think Zoe was entering the
For
building.
Sure. It's so true.
Zoe, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So